Welcome to Channel 5 News.
Well, we will be discussing the musical 9 to 5 for Theater 1000. Join us. My name is Robin DeVoe.
I'm your host, Sam Gant. Our guest speakers. Now, guys, let's discuss 9 to 5. What do you guys think about it? I thought that, for what it was a very powerful musical. It discussed, the inequality in the workforce for women. The three of our main characters, however, stood out. Each of them had something they brought to the table, but had to learn something to progress.
I agree.
Why don't we start with Darlie? Now, I believe that she
has big tits.
Wow, you sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. You see these? I got a heart that's way bigger, and so did Darlie. Listen. Don't listen to him. Darlie was a beautiful, elegant blonde who had a very humble personality. She tried to make friends with everybody, but men like... What's the word, Samuel?
These assholes?
Exactly, these
assholes.
Only looked at her thick thighs, big butt, and big boobs.
A valid point. They never really saw her for who she really was. I mean, rumors spread that she and Mr. Hart were having an affair.
Rumors? Rumors,
indeed. And it eventually just ruined her personality. It made her almost like a pariah for the rest of the workforce. Now, why don't we move on to Judy? Now, Judy had a big dick in her life.
She gonna learn today. She gonna learn what a long dick look like today.
I meant her husband, Dick. He, cheated on her. I mean, she was a pushover.
I will admit, she had no backbone.
But she eventually did learn, some decent skills.
Can't help that she had a horrible man in her life that kept her from fulfilling her full potential.
Well, with the help of Violet and Darlie, she eventually obtained some sort of backbone.
Women's help.
Well, you can't blame her. She never had any experience in the workforce. Because her husband cheated on her. She was always pampered.
And she was kind of friends with that Margaret girl. Well, the Margaret drunk girl tried to be friends with her.
Turn up.
Well, she eventually, sobered up.
And her clumsy personality was a little pathetic. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
All right, so let's move on to Violet.
More importantly, Violet was a strong, independent woman. She was a coffee runner at first, and granted, she did try to almost poison Mr. Hart. I'll give you that. But listen, a woman's got to do what a woman's got to do to survive in the workforce. Right?
True. I mean,
I think I'm right.
I believe you're right, too. I believe that she proved that she could do the job of a man, if not better. She clearly was, promoted to be CEO of the company. And she proved that just because Mr. Hart, harassed her, she didn't have to take that. That's why she overpowered it, overcame it. What do you think, Nick?
Screw all that. Mr. Hart. My man's Mr. Hart. He had all the bitches, all the clothes, all the money.
Okay, tell me this. How do you respect the women?
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
Alright, when we wrap this up, let's talk about how each of them learned something. I believe Judy, in the end, did learn that she didn't need her dick in her life. Her husband. Thank you. And that she could be a strong, independent woman who could support herself. And make a living for herself. And make a name for herself.
Exactly. Amen.
What about Violet? Well, we did discuss her.
Well, listen. I think you should take Violet. Violet learn?
To me, she learned not to be a little bitch. She learned how to become independent and try to do man's work, even if it wasn't better than us anyway.
All right, Darlie. I think that Darlie really learned that even though she has a humble and shy to be assertive to people, I think that she finally learned to just keep getting back up when people would judge her and to really just step out in faith and make friends and tell people them rumors are not true.
I guess in the end we did all learn something.
Wait. What about Mr. Hart?
And
oh God.
That one will wrap up Channel 5 News. Thank you for listening and enjoy class. We'll be back at the next play.
Good night, everybody.